Twice in a row, let alone 3 times in a row. I don't know if you've noticed, but high temperatures last 3 days this year for November all got to 72 degrees. We know it's been a warm start today, the 15th, and so looking back on the first half of the month, it's been warm so far, but we got to 72 degrees exactly the last 3 days. And I was kind of looking through history. Has this happened before? Or even just kind of looking at other warm starts to November, and the last time we had a pretty warm start to November, or comparatively so, was back in 2020. And in fact, looking at that year, we actually got to the same temperature 3 times in a row that year too, funny enough. But it was 78 degrees and we saw 80s that year. Aren't seeing 80s in the forecast this year, but we are still holding on to the 70s for a couple more days. As we take a live look outside, the sky is starting to brighten up as the sun starts to come up too. Still a very quiet view at South 21st and L Street, a few cars out and about, and we're cooler today, especially as you look towards the north and west. Some of these temperatures are about 15 degrees colder than they were starting off yesterday, and just a little bit of a breeze kind of adding maybe a little bit of a chill out in this direction too, where temperatures kind of feel like the middle 20s. Here in Lincoln, at least at the airport, it feels like 31 degrees, maybe a little bit cooler too, because we've got a little bit of a wind too. But in town, it's more like the upper 30s, low 40s. So it's not terrible outside, but still probably going to need a coat as we start off Wednesday morning and look at these temperatures just after 6:45. As you look statewide, 20s and 30s still across the board because we've had clear skies to allow just about everyone to cool down overnight. These are thin clouds just moving from about west to east, and we'll see that kind of throughout the day today. So really, other than that, pleasant day overall. Temperatures are going to be in the lower 70s again, and really making the case for today to take advantage of it, because 70s are not here to last for very much longer as we look at the extended forecast. Even today, we'll get kind of close to some records set back in 2001 of 76 degrees. So a few degrees off of that, but light winds today, a day to take advantage of, because everything changes by Thursday. It's going to be a transitional day where we're going to be watching for some rain chances. Best rain, I think, for light precipitation anyway. In saying that, about Scottsbluff to North Platte south, we'll be watching for some light precipitation, maybe even some light snowflakes kind of mixing in for a time. But this will kind of drift to the east as we go through Thursday afternoon and into the evening, and can't rule out a couple sprinkles as this cold front does pass through. In fact, maybe in and around town by 9-10 o'clock tomorrow night before everything kind of clears out, and will be plenty of sunshine left for Friday. But with that cold front, winds are also going to be very strong on Thursday. You're looking at 9 a.m. and they're already gusting about 35 to close to maybe 40 miles per hour in some spots as you look at Valentine. But these winds will be shifting out of the northwest as we advance this in time. Notice Valentine, 43 mile per hour wind gusts possible as this kind of shifts to be out of the northwest as that cold front moves through. And it should be here through the evening hours, and we'll still see wind gusts around 35 miles per hour through the 10 o'clock hour. So windy for a longer period of time through the day tomorrow. And that'll be about our last day for 70s for quite some time, it looks like. 50s in the forecast for Friday, cooler, and then a little bit warmer for Saturday. But rain chances both Sunday and Monday going to keep us cooler with 57 and 52 respectively through those days. And then for Thanksgiving, it looks like that cooler air is going to stick around. And really, that's kind of normal for this time of the year. So we're kind of going to face reality. And I know it's been really nice for quite some time this year, but 50s coming back.
Yeah, we've been so lucky. All right, Jessica, thank you so much.